What's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Double R Ray Mars, back yet again with another edition of the Backstage Pass, the official YouTube thing where I talk about myself, of your favorite independent professional wrestler, as well as mine, that being your boy Double R Ray Mars. What? Now, today, Friday, September the 23rd, 2011, is the start of what should be a pretty epic weekend for your boy Double R. Starting in a couple of hours, where I will be heading up to the greater Pennsylvania area, check out some of the nightlife, maybe hit up a casino or two, and party the only way that your boy Double R knows how. That is full throttle, full speed ahead, no regrets, all that good stuff. Rockstar code. You people wouldn't understand, but it's alright. I still love you anyway. Now, the epic weekend was supposed to be continuing tomorrow at the Empire State Wrestling Alliance, as they're supposed to be putting on a show called Traditions in the great state of New York. And on that show, it was scheduled to be the debut of the brand new tag team of the Jaded Angel Draven Blaze and your boy Double R Ray Mars. Unfortunately, the official release date of the debut match of the Jaded Angel Productions is going to have to be postponed a little bit because the New York State Athletic Commission is not letting ESWA run the show in New York. So the show's been postponed. But fear not, folks. Jaded Angel Productions will be making their tag team debut soon enough. And I promise it will be pretty epic when it does happen. And one of the guys we were supposed to be taking on in that contest is a guy that I will be able to get my hands on, finally, again, this Sunday at Extreme Hybrid Wrestling's Crowning of Champions in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. That being a guy I've become very familiar with. Anybody who's been following my YouTube channel, my career over the past year or so, knows exactly who I'm talking about. And I hate to say it, he is the new BWO United States Champion, the debonair millionaire Darius Carter. Now, y'all may have noticed that I've been keeping relatively quiet about the fact that Carter ended my third reign as BWO United States Champion just about a month ago now at BWO's Beach Party. Fact is, I really don't have anything to say about that match. Carter beat me fair and square the way he's done many a time over the past year. But the month before, I was finally able to end my losing streak against him and pin him in the middle of the ring. Now, Carter's going to say that the win wasn't legitimate and I didn't beat him decisively, I beat him with a roll-up. All that may be true. But since I did not get the opportunity to cash in my rematch for the BWO United States title this past Saturday night, being that he had this challenge to BWO heavyweight champ Sebastian Cruz and was not able to fulfill the contractual obligation of granting a rematch to your boy Double R, my opportunity to get back in the ring with Carter had to wait a little bit. I will get that opportunity this Sunday at EHW's Crowning of Champions to defeat him decisively and to prove that the first win over him was not a fluke and that I can defeat him decisively and outside of the state of New Jersey and outside of the BWO. Also kind of helps that your boy Double R has been on kind of a losing streak as of late, between losing the BWO United States title to Carter last month and suffering through whatever happened to me just this past Saturday night at BWO in my match with a rookie, Mike Cap. You could say that your boy Double R has kind of been riding an emotional low as it pertains to professional wrestling. Just a quick note about that match at BWO. Now, you're going to notice that I'm not going on record and saying that I lost that match. I will not admit losing that match until the BWO admits that they made a mistake by not having the referee check either of us before the match for illegal objects, being that my opponent was able to sneak a steel chain into the ring because the refs did not check us. Now, I will be the first one to admit when I've been out-wrestled, when I've been beaten, when I've been outclassed, outplayed, outsmarted. But until the BWO admits that they were wrong in not checking either of us before the match, because you never know, I could have been hiding a lead pipe. I could have wailed away on this poor kid. Nobody knew that. Nobody knows whether or not I really was. But until BWO admits that they made the mistake by not checking either of us for weapons before the match, I will not be admitting losing. That's just the way it's going to be. Playing by the code of ethics here. The Double R Mars code of ethics, which is pretty sweet. Now, last little order of business. First of all, for anybody who wants to attend this show, this EHW show this Sunday, September the 25th, anybody who's to be around the Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania area, or anybody looking for something to do, if you want to make a trip up to Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania to see Double R Mars and Darius Carter one more time, we will be wrestling at the Stroudsburg Area High School, 1100 West Main Street in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. Pretty good card. The main event will be one half of the future red carpet rock stars, TJ Marconi, taking on the icon and legend in Magic. Now, back when the show was supposed to happen a couple months ago, Carter and Mars was supposed to be the main event. But since Marconi is a good buddy of mine, I will step aside from the main event spotlight just this one time to let Marconi have it. Just don't get used to it, brother. I mean, you're my boy and all, but we all know that there is only one true headliner of Extreme Hybrid Wrestling. Sorry, it happens. Last little order of business. I would like to officially announce that my band Bricolage is the newest sponsor of the Hard Way Podcast. For those of you who don't know what the Hard Way Podcast is, it is my boy John Harder and his independent wrestling podcast. Definitely take the time to check it out. If nothing else, because of the fact that Create Control, a Bricolage song, is used as his intro and his outro song. But seriously, thehardway.podomatic.com. Definitely check it out. He's got a 2-part interview with Mo Sexton already uploaded. Jay Lethal will be the next guy he interviews for the Hard Way. Definitely an interview I think that will be worth checking out. And also, don't forget to check out my band Bricolage. We have a Facebook, we have a Twitter, and all that stuff going. My Facebook page, I'm sure you'll be able to find links to Bricolage stuff on there. Even if you type in Bricolage on Facebook, look for a fancy graphic, and we should be the only musician/band named Bricolage on Facebook. Buy our songs off of iTunes. All the info for that will be on the page. And definitely make sure you keep on checking out your boy Double R Mars on his YouTube, Ray Mars 87, on his Twitter account, Formspring, all that good stuff. And until the next time, y'all keep checking out your boy Double R Ray Mars, and he will keep on bringing you the hits, as only can be brought to you by the Rockstar Revolution of professional wrestling. That being your boy Double R Mars. Get at me.